Can you guys believe that? There's a mountain lion just walked up to me and just bedded down beside me. This is insane. I do have my bear spray ready, so if something happens, it's go time, but I don't want to run away too quick. Look at that. I had a feeling and I just kept looking up above me because I figured if he's curious, he might come back around and try and look at me from a vantage point, and there he is. It's kind of hard to see right there in the middle of the screen, that little white rock up on that moss bluff. You can see his head sticking right out there. Get out of here. Well, I still got my bear spray out with the cap off, so it's too bad I wanted to go up there and check things out. So I kind of thought that might happen. He walked away, sort of side-hilled away from me. And he's gone up and he's circled around. He's got the high ground on me and he's looking down on me. I imagine he's a whole lot more comfortable up there because that's kind of their MO, right? They go up high to ambush deer and they pounce down on top of them on these game trails. So it makes sense that he's comfortable up there looking down at me. And yeah, I don't know. I don't get the sense that he's trying to attack me. He definitely seems like a younger mountain lion, which could definitely be a higher kind of risk of an altercation just because they're younger and, you know, a little unsure of themselves. Maybe he's not able to take deer out yet or something, but yeah, I'm definitely, you know, I can be in a little bit of danger here, but I don't get the sense that he's trying to attack me. He looks like, you know, he's just curious to see what I am for now. I'm not going to push my luck though, and although I want to get up there and hike around, it's probably a little foolhardy to go up there with a mountain lion just feet away from me and super interested in me. So I'll grab my pack, I'll let him be, and I will backtrack out of here a little bit. I'll have to come back another time, and at least I'm aware he's in the area now. So yeah, crazy. What an experience. I did not expect this today, and I'm super happy it didn't end up badly, but yeah, not every day you get this close to a mountain lion and get to spend this much time just looking at it. All right, last video. But right there where my bear spray is, on the edge of that mossy knob, you can see that mountain lion's head popping out. And he's just watching me. He's definitely curious. And I certainly don't want to turn my back on him for very long. Wow, what an experience. I mean, this may never happen again. And if it does, it may not end quite as well. All right, I'm going to give him some space. I did want to go up there, but I'll let him have it for today. So I was a little bit worried about him following me down the trail, because as I was kind of backing up and walking away, you know, I didn't turn my back on him. I was facing him as I left. He started like kind of creeping up a little bit, and you can see him right in the center of the screen. He's like fully standing up on that rock bluff now. Okay, so I just wanted to kind of set this video up a little bit and just sort of lay up what happened so you guys have an idea of how this all played out. But I just hiked into a new area I've never been, and you know, I'm scouting for deer hunting. I'm looking for game trails, beds, shed antlers, stuff like that. And I did have a couple trail cameras I wanted to set up, so kept hiking and hiking, found a really nice heavy used old game trail. So I figured let's follow this for a bit, and this will be a good spot to set a trail camera somewhere along the way. So I got up there, and as soon as I started getting into the cliffy, bluffy stuff, which is just great for deer hunting and shed hunting, I stopped to set up a camera, and I messed around for about 15 minutes going back and forth, just sort of trying to get the angle and the spot and position, everything right to get the best videos that I possibly could. And that one time I walked back and I was just adjusting the camera over like an inch, and I heard a very small stick snap behind me. And I spun around, and there's this mountain lion like 10 feet behind me. Just came straight in behind me like on a string. And now if that was a bigger, mature animal, that would have been over. Like that thing would have snuck in right on top of me and jumped on my back, and that would have been it. So that was definitely, when I spun around, I was definitely shocked. I was like, oh my God, I had no idea there's a mountain lion right behind me. And I've never been that close to one. So I was fully caught off guard. But luckily I had my bear spray on me. So I just pulled it out real quick. got the cap off the trigger, and as soon as we made eye contact, that cat just sat down like a dog and laid down and started like looking around and yawning. And it was almost like once it knew it was busted, it just totally gave up, and then it just hung out with me for a bit. It was interesting. But then when he circled back around at the end, he was looking down on me. I was kind of getting a little bit of hair on the back of my neck standing up, like, he might do something on my way out. So I wanted to make sure I kept eye contact with him on my way out. But yeah, not a big mature animal. Definitely seemed like an adolescent, which can be problematic. I think a lot of attacks on humans come from younger mountain lions, just because, the mom kicks them out. Moms have been feeding them their whole life. So, this wasn't a kitten, but it certainly wasn't a big mature cat. So I feel like it was an adolescent, and maybe it was out on its own for the first time and it wasn't sure what I was. So it came in and it was curious. But that can be dangerous too, because if sometimes those adolescent cats are the ones that actually cause problems for humans, because they are curious. They're not sure or capable of getting a full deer down themselves. So if they get hungry enough, they'll start exploring other food sources, and that's how attacks on humans can happen. So anyways, I just wanted to kind of set this up so when you guys see the videos, it kind of makes sense, so you understand what's happening along the way. So hope you enjoy it. That was an incredibly cool experience, and I hope it doesn't have to happen too many more times, but I definitely appreciated every second I got with that cat. It was cool.